visto un caracol. Se deslizaba por el filo de una navaja. Ese es mi sueño. Más bien mi pesadilla. Arrastrarme, deslizarme por todo el filo de una navaja, de afeitar y sobrevivir. Debemos matarlos, debemos incinerarlos, cerdo tras cerdo, vaca tras vaca, aldea tras aldea, ejército tras ejército. Y me llaman asesino, como hay que llamarlo, cuando los asesinos acusan a los asesinos. Mienten y tenemos que ser misericordiosos con los que mienten. A esos peces gordos les odio. ¿Cómo les odio? El horror.
Evidentemente se ha vuelto loco.
¿Es usted un asesino?
Soy un soldado.
El horror. El horror.
Nothing is so terrible as a pretentious movie. I mean, a movie that aspires for something really terrific and doesn't pull it off is shit, it's scum. And everyone will walk on it as such. And that's what poor filmmakers, in a way, that's their greatest horror, is to be pretentious. So here you are, on one hand, is trying to aspire to really do something. On the other hand, you're not allowed to be pretentious. And finally you say, fuck it. I don't care if I'm pretentious or not pretentious, or if I've done it or I haven't done it. All I know is that I am going to see this movie. And that for me, it has to have some answers. And by answers, I don't mean just a punchline. Answers on about 47 different levels. And it's very hard to talk about these things without being very corny. You use a word like self-purgation or epiphany, they think you're either a religious weirdo or an asshole college professor. But those are the words for the process, this transmutation, this renaissance, this rebirth, which is the basis of all life. The one rule that all man, from the time they first were walking around looking up at the sun, scratching around for food and an animal to kill, the first concept that I feel got into their head was the idea of life and death. That the sun went down and the sun went up. That the crop, when they learned how to make a crop, it died. In the winter, everything died. And to the first man, he must have thought, oh my God, it's the end of the world. And then all of a sudden, there was spring and everything came alive and it was better. I mean, after all, look at Vietnam. Look at my movie. You'll see what I'm talking.
Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue bus. Do not blue rock on us, blue bus. Do not do that. Come on, yeah.
We are the hollow men. We are the stuffed men, leaning together, headpiece filled with straw, alas. Our dried voices when we whisper together are quiet and meaningless as wind in dry grass, or rat's feet under broken glass in our dry cellar.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
Shape without form, shade without color, paralyzed force, gesture without motion. Those who have crossed with direct eyes into death's other kingdom remember us, if at all, not as violent souls, lost, but only as the hollow men, the stuffed men. Eyes I dare not meet in dreams, in death's other kingdom, these do not appear. There the eyes are sunlight on a broken column. There is a tree swinging, and voices are in the wind, singing, more distant and more solemn than a fading star. Let me not be nearer in death's hunted kingdom. Let me also wear such deliberate disguises as rat's coat, crow's skin, cross staves in the field, behaving as the wind behaves, no nearer. Not that final meeting in death's twilight kingdom. This is the dead land. This is the cactus land. Here the stone images are raised. Here they receive the supplication of the dead man's hand. Is it like this in death's other kingdom? Walking alone at the hour when we are trembling with tenderness. Lips that would kiss form prayers to broken stones. The eyes are not here. There are no eyes here in this valley of dying stars. In this hollow valley, this broken jaw of our lost kingdoms. In this last of meeting places, we grope together and avoid speech. Gathered on the beach of the tumid river. Sightless, useless, the eyes reappear as the perpetual star, multifoliate, rose of death's twilight kingdom, the hope only of empty men. Between the idea and the reality, between the motion and the act, falls the shadow. For thine is the kingdom. Between the conception and the creation, between the emotion and the response, falls the shadow. Life is very long. Between the desire and the spasm, between the potency and the existence, between the essence and the descent, falls the shadow. For thine is the kingdom. Life is. For thine is the This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
El horror.